Hello. Thanks so much for being here. Let me just see. Can I? Yes. Kind of close that door a little bit. So, I have been tinkering and looking at this mysterious 1541. Someone said I should show all the parts and pieces. I thought I already had, so I will get them. These strange cables. So what we have inside this 1541 is a socket that looks like it has another socket that has a cable much like this underneath the socket. And it would go into one of the 6522 chip places. And it sits there. Then this cable, it did come out of the power switch place, so that, you know, it would just come out there. And this, I imagine, with this side up, would go to the user port on the Commodore 64. And then here's another cable, much like the other, that would go to another 1541. And I've heard many people talk about bit copiers and nibblers and things and such, and they think that this is probably one of the parts, or some of the parts without the software, for something called the 21-second copy, which would copy everything, including errors and copy protection and everything. That is what they think. It is indeed. Yes, I need to investigate this more fully. Some people have said maybe they have the software to go with it. They might. So I think what I'm going to do now, if I can just find my little wee screwdriver, is see about getting this out to have a better look. So that's, I think maybe this little wee screwdriver is too much of a little wee screwdriver. Oh yeah, that didn't feel right. Alright, hang on here. Do not want to break anything here. Alright, I'm going to wiggle this a little. And it's not really showing any signs of anything helpful. I was sure I had, there's some fuses for the Big 20. I was sure I had a beefy screwdriver of some description here. I know I had one. Oh. That I took the screws out of the disk drive, but it is not one that I would typically use to pry something out, but maybe I will, just to see if I can get this moving. Alright, it does seem that the socket is coming. Okay. So yes, here we have the socket. It's a tall socket. With the 6522 chip in it. And the other corresponding end. Which I would assume it probably, in whatever drive, had a similar tall socket that went with it. It's got very long legs, this one. I'm thinking I could attempt to get the 6522 out of here, but I'm not sure if that is wise. I am not sure. Anyway, here is the rig with its two matching ends, sort of, and this somewhat broken and bewildered edge connector. Where did my screwdriver go? Yes. This needs attention. I will see with this screwdriver. Oh yeah, okay. So this is not really going to help the edge connector that needs to be screwed in. It is not. Or sorry, that needs to be glued. It'll just get the screw out of the way. But yes, I think some carefully placed glue might get this back into the game. So I think what I'm going to do is set this aside in a big Ziploc bag that I don't have right handy for further investigation. And as I do want to get this space tidied, I need to... no documentation. I need to get things together here. Anyway, okay, so that is a look at the interface. Probably for the 21-second copy. I'm just not sure. What I'm going to do now is kind of tidy up here and get things put aside that I can work on other things. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. That is the plan. Yeah. Every place I work, I get chased out of. I don't mean places that I work, but places that I work on things because they fill up. I need to change that. So, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. And once again, any comments on this strange contraption would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for coming.